and to consider multiple ecosystem services because decisions have to take into account these trade-offs and the interactions among multiple benefit streams. So we're moving up and to the right in this graph. So I work at an NGO, right? And that means for a living, I talk to field programs of NGOs and government agencies in countries around the world. And I listen to what sorts of information they say they want and need to make good decisions. And when they talk about ecosystem services, which I said is a really intuitive idea and everyone kind of gets it, to be an operational component of the decisions they're making, these are the sorts of things they say they want to know. So what places provide the most ecosystem services? Where's the value on the landscape? Where would conservation pay off for my constituents? What are the trade-offs among different ecosystem services and with competing land uses? So, if I focus on carbon markets and RED programs, what are my risks in terms of watershed services? That's actually a really, really big one. And how does it all compare to if I just, developed agriculture? How would a specific proposal, I said logging project here, it could be a road, affect different ecosystem services and biodiversity? That's a scenarios idea. Tell me the consequences of a decision I'm facing. And how are the benefits and costs of supplying these services distributed? That's an equity and poverty issue. So, would a payment for ecosystem services project tend to benefit the poorest of my constituents, or would they just go to the already rich, that kind of thing? So obviously there are more questions, but I've tried to distill them into the ones that I think are most commonly heard by people in my position. So in large part, motivated by this kind of thing, a bunch of us have started this thing called the Natural Capital Project. So it's a partnership among WWF and the Nature Conservancy and Stanford University